way, shape, or form ready for stress. Babes, once you solve that, there is another stress waiting for you. Stress forces you to look at how unself-sufficient you are, because especially a type A babe like me. Hi, my name is Jenny and I have a plan. I could preach all day, y'all, but I ain't gonna do that to you. What's up, guys? It's your girl Jenny here again with another video. I want to welcome you to do my nighttime skincare routine with me. So it is currently 8:56 p.m. The kids are asleep. The day was long. It was a Sunday, so we went to church. We went to lunch after, and then the oldest one had a birthday party to go to / park. We ended up doing that. We came back home, unwind, and got ready for bed. So they just went down, or they went down a while ago actually. I was just doing stuff around the house. And so I wanted to take you guys through my nighttime skincare routine with me. However, this is gonna be more than a nighttime skincare routine because I also am doing my bath routine, which I don't think I wanna take you guys through. Right now, I have makeup on from like 8:30 a.m. I just worked out a little bit downstairs. And so I am a little bit sweaty, right, from the day. And right now I wanna take my makeup off before I hop in the shower because I'm most likely gonna wash my face there. And come back to do my nighttime skincare routine. So I want to take you guys along, but before we get started, if you're new here, welcome to my little corner of the internet. Here we talk all things fashion, travel, lifestyle, and here and there I sprinkle a little bit of my life as a mom, a career woman, and a wife, and how I'm juggling it all. And so with that in mind, I would love to invite you to subscribe if any of the above sounds like it's right up your alley. So with that in mind, let's get started, darling. As I mentioned, I'm probably gonna take the makeup off. I've had this makeup for 12 hours now, technically, because I did it at around 8:39 a.m. this morning, and it's currently 8:58 p.m. And so just about 12 hours. And so I have like remnants of it, I feel like, because I didn't go heavy on the makeup. But still, this is where my handy dandy LMS comes through. And so I take a little bit of dabs like this, I don't know if you can see, and I just smear it all over my face, darling. When I tell you this thing takes everything off, it takes everything off, okay? Like, let me tell you, it does not play. This, okay, so now that the makeup is off, we're gonna rinse our face and then move on to the next step, okay? Be right back. You guys know I don't do anything without my handy dandy face towels. Okay, so although I'm about to hop in the shower, I still wanna make sure like my edges and everything else gets taken care of before I get started. So, and then I will come back to you guys and we can chat about my day, okay? I will check it later, guys. Bye. So, okay, loves, I've already showered, lotioned myself up. So my face is a tad bit, not tight, but dry because, again, obviously I didn't wipe my face. So I'm gonna use this Aven Eau Thermal to just refresh the skin and wake it up. What is happening? Anyway, this is like thermal spring water that is soothing and softening. I usually use it a lot during the So this Avene thermal spring water is soothing and softening. I usually use it a lot in the summer, but obviously we're not in the summer. So whenever I just need a refresh, I use it and it does the job, dolls. So for my nighttime skincare routine, if I don't have heavy makeup on, like I didn't have heavy makeup on today, I just had concealer and powder. If I didn't have heavy makeup on, I keep it super simple because we don't want to complicate life, okay? Like that's not the purpose. So I will always have my trusty Mixsoon Bean Essence. So I start with that first. So right now my skin is refreshed, is how I would describe it. But I want to talk to you guys about stress. Y'all, the last few months, I think is the most stressed I've ever been in my entire life. When I say my entire life, I truly do mean my entire life, because you reach a point when you're adulthood where you have to make like adult decisions, right? It's like, no, you know, you can't necessarily rely on mommy and daddy, because in my case, mommy is nowhere to be found. Mommy is 6 feet under, okay? Mommy is 6 feet under. And so it's like you really have to adult. And I'm like, wow, like we were talking about in the previous video, like I'm somebody's mom, like I'm responsible for people. And so I don't have the bandwidth, I guess you want to call it, for lack of a better word, the bandwidth to be stressed. It's not like stress is like, you know what? I realize you have some time, so I'm gonna have you stressed. Stress doesn't care when it comes, and it could just be anything, y'all. Like that's what gets me, because I'm like, I am in no way, shape, or form ready for stress. I didn't invite it. I didn't call on it. It just happened to be here. And so for me, I think I'm not the best at dealing with it, because I'm such a pragmatic person that I'm just like, okay, what needs to be done? What needs to be done? Like step by step. And I've had to learn in the past few months that it doesn't always work in your favor when you're so like pragmatic, when you're so just like, what are the steps that need to be done to get whatever it is resolved so I won't be stressed anymore? It's like, well, babe, once you solve that, there is another stress waiting for you. You guys. So I've been praying my way through stress, and I think that's one of the relief, to be honest with you guys. Like, again, I know it's like, bring your burdens to the Lord, he got them, you know, we can say that all we want, but at the same time, like, how many of us actually really do bring the burdens to God? I know I wasn't doing it, if I'm being honest with you. It's just like, yeah, you pray, you just hope and pray that God hears your prayer, but at the same time, like, to fully trust him to take the burden, I think is a different level of like trust, if that makes sense. And so for me, the last few months, I've learned that my method, which was just like, get it done, solve whatever it is that's stressing you out so you can be done of stress, versus, well, even if you follow your method, even if you follow the steps, it's still not resolved. So what do you do then? You leave it to God. Y'all, when I tell you, so right now I'm about to use the hyaluronic acid, because I just add the bean essence. I usually let it sit for a little moment. And so for me, I don't even know if what I'm saying is making sense, but like, if you have ever been stressed and there is literally nothing you can do about the stress, it forces you to look at your, what is that word that I'm looking for? It forces you to look at how unself-sufficient you are. Does that make sense? Like, stress forces you to look at how unself-sufficient you are, because again, I'm a strong black woman, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a strong black man, I'm a strong man, I'm a strong woman, whatever it may be, you realize that, oh, I don't have all the answers. And so I am very much forced to depend on the one who does. Is that computing? Anyway, this is what I'm having. You guys, I can't talk about this hyaluronic serum enough, because what, babes, what? And so yeah, so it forces you to just be like, oh shoot, I don't have all the answers. Like I literally have to depend on God for the answers. And so for me, dealing with my stress and life changes and life transitions, whatever you want to call them, has literally forced me to look at how unself-sufficient I am and to depend on the one who is sufficient. Okay? And that's a word, you better copy it. That's a word, you better copy it, okay? So I say this to say stress sometimes can be a good thing, because it, like I said, it forces you to look at how unself-sufficient you are. But I think it does something more. It forces you to use your resources. And by resources, I mean like the resources that are available for you to be okay, if that makes sense. Whether that be your family, therapy, the Bible, your minister, your pastor, your friends. Because sometimes we're very much like, oh, I'm the okay friend. No, but it's like, babes, you need somebody to talk to, sweetie. You need to read a word. You need somebody to give you a word. You need family to encourage you. You need whatever it is. Again, I feel like this is a rant, but it's not. Like, I hope it's making sense for somebody. Because the way stress tried to take me out, the way stress tried to take me out these last few months is something to behold, to be honest with you. Like, oh shoot, I really overcame this. Oh wow, I really was back there in the dark. Like, I really was deep in my feelings. And so it's like, okay, well, it forces you to look at how, like I said, unself-sufficient you are. It forces you to look at the gaps that exist within your thinking, the gaps that exist within your life. And it forces you to look at the one, like I said, who is 100% dependable, okay? And that is the Lord. And again, like I said, and he has made provisions for you, whether that be with family, with church, with whatever it is that is helping you get out of that stressful mindset that, oh my God, what's happening? I need to solve it immediately. Especially a type A babe like me. We don't do well with stress because, of course, we have a plan. Hi, my name is Jenny, and I have a plan. And then God comes in and messes with it. And then life comes in and messes with it. How dare you, life? But it's like, babes, that's how things go. Like, I saw a TikTok video by one of my favorite TikTokers / Instagrammers. Her name is Candace Brathwaite. And she was talking about, like, leaving room for the surprise, leaving room for your plans to be turned upside down, leaving room for God to work what he needs to work, you know what I mean? And so sometimes, like I said, a type like me, we very much have our project plans. We know when the date is, when we want this to happen, when we want that to happen, and when that doesn't align with what we have, and it's like, hold me tight, hold me tight. But that's the beauty of life. I could preach all day, y'all, but I ain't gonna do that to you, okay? I am using the Retinol and Peptide Repair Night Cream. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it every other night. So tonight happened to be the night. And I usually mix it with the Mixsoon. I usually put it alone, but tonight, because I've been wearing makeup, I want a little bit of moisture, more moisture. So I'm gonna use it in conjunction with I'm gonna mix it with the Bean Essence. It's like a, let's see. This is the tube. As you can see, babes, we have used it, okay? It's like a yellow situation. I don't know if you can see it. It's like bright yellow. I don't know what I just did, but it has no smell. It has no smell. And so this is the little bit I took. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of Bean Essence, just to, you know. I used to be that girl that is so afraid of retinol. And now I'm like, at 37 years old, give me all the retinol. Because what? Give me all of it. Give me all of it. So yeah, you guys, oh my God. Yes. So even that adds a little bit of glow, because yes, we're going to bed, but we still need to glow. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? So I'm gonna use a little bit of that on my hand. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna do my, oh my God, this is done. This is done. Do you hear me? It's the Amicole. Which one is that one? The Bliss. Amicole Bliss, like I said. I'm wiping the little thing, like, please have some. It still has a little bit. The Sephora sale is coming, y'all, so your girl is, I barely have anything. Come on, Amicole, come on. Okay. Anyway. There is a little bit of it, so this is gonna have to do, but yeah, you guys, I hope my little rant encouraged somebody, because if I'm going through it, I know somebody else is going through it. And so I just want to encourage you to literally lean not on your understanding, because that was very much a girl. It was giving I can do better by myself. It was giving I can solve my problems. It was giving I have a plan. But God very much is like, sweetie, you're not self-sufficient, my love. Sweetie, you don't know it all, sweetie. Sweetie, when stress comes and it's trying to take you out, I need you to depend on me, sweetie. But anyway, you guys, that was my little rant. I hope somebody can relate. Just let me know I'm not crazy. Just please, okay? Please let me know I'm not crazy. But that was my nighttime skincare routine, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it was helpful for you, my little rant. Just, if you learn nothing from this, just don't let stress take you out. Lean on the one who can handle it instead of leaning on your own understanding. That's literally the message. But I hope you enjoy, my loves. And I will enjoy this glow. Do not mind my silly braids, because mind your business. I hope you enjoy this little chit chat. I hope it helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Good night.